a change in my soul that made me feel whole, oh baby. It took all my fears away. I have never felt nothing like that before. Please give me some more.
Hello, welcome to Your Chance. Thank you for calling. Thank you for watching us on TV. And we are called Your Chance because we like to give you a chance to call in. There's so much going on in the world that you should be able to call in and let the world know what's happening in your neighborhood and in your state or your country or your city, wherever. But anyway, we have an interesting subject that we want to talk to you about. And the first part that we're going to talk about, it has to do with social media prank on your kids. But reason why I'm saying this is because I don't know if some of you would like for your kids to watch this, but after this, the video we're going to show, the video following that, I don't think you might want your kids to watch it, but I'm just giving you that warning. So to my left is
Tasha.
And I'm Terry.
Jada.
And we are a family that, we on a family to let other people be aware that, you could be a family with your family and enjoy your family of doing things out here, in the world and stuff. So we just want to bring a family to you guys. So, and we are different ages for those who watching us for the first time. But this social media prank, these kids don't realize they putting kids in danger. Their life is in danger. And by their life being in danger, from what other kids are doing, they don't know that, they getting in trouble for this. They either going to court on this or they going to juvenile on this, and they just think it's a funny crank, but they could cost somebody their life, because one girl practically was paranoid,
Paranoid or
I mean, not paranoid, almost paralyzed, excuse me. It's hard to speak when I can't see myself. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, so we would like to show you this video about this prank. The kids, let me just explain it to you real quick so you decide if you want your kids to watch it. They doing this in school, they doing this out of school, and they also, when I say they doing it in school, they have it on camera. And then, so if your kids come home and this is not done in school, this could be done over somebody's house, outside somewhere, or at a recreation, anywhere. Your kid could be coming home and really hurt, and you don't know why this kid is hurt because some of them kids are telling your kids, don't you go home and tell nobody we did this to you, So I want you to just, see this prank video where the kids, they have just like these two girls is on the side of me. They say, well, we're going to jump high and see who can jump the highest. But the two on the side, while the one in the middle is jumping up in the air, they taking their foot and they kicking it from under them before they land on their legs. So you can watch this video. Hi again. So if you watch that video, I just want you to realize what could be happening to your kids. And if you just tuning in, we want to save your life or either let you know that this could be happening to your kids, even though this got caught on camera. But what about the ones that did not get caught on camera and they know they did something bad to somebody, and the kid, some kid could come out of it and be all right, and then but when they come home it can affect them later, and you wondering what's wrong with your child. And so now this is what's going on, and like they say, it don't cause some death. They can have brain injury, or so don't get mad when your kid come home from school or come home from a park or recreation and stuff, because if you're not there watching your child, you don't know what happened to your child. You just know, and kids don't know how to really explain to you what happened to them, but it's just, kids out here, I don't know, only thing I could think of is that you guys need to start watching these TV programs. You need to start watching, go on YouTube and start watching this stuff, because they love to film themselves, so they can be doing something, any and everything, and they love to film it because it's all about, to them, is getting ratings, but they not thinking about they causing somebody their life or causing somebody they damage to their brains, So, I just want you guys to realize that your kid could have been one that had an injury and they not saying anything about it, And so, all of this prank is out here is just really, really dangerous, for your kid. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think they should just start taking social media away.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. They should take social media away, because usually how you find out things, and you don't find out too much, is from the news, but, they just put on there what they really want to put on. But if you really want to hear what's going on in the world, WHPR is the TV show to be on and to watch and find out what's really going on in the world. What you think about that?
It's too much for this social media. Like, certain stuff shouldn't just, be posted, or I don't know.
And I feel like the ones who posting it, they should be accountable too, because they seeing what's going on, and obvious they know what's going to happen before it happened, so they should be accounted for it too. You young, what you think?
I might be young, but I just feel like that challenge is a so-called challenge, but that challenge is like really... Challenges are different these days. Like, before, it used to be fun and stuff, but like this, it's just like
it's danger.
It's just retarded.
Yeah, dangerous. Yeah.
How did that even come about anyway? Like,
probably the only thing I could think of how it came is because somebody is thinking, they just sitting at home trying to think of some dumb stuff that they can do, that they can get some ratings off of, because people want to get paid, huh?
That's how people get ratings. By doing dumb stuff, and people really pay attention to everything that people do that's dumb. And it's like, that's how people sit there and try to make themselves famous over it. But like, certain stuff is just like that's just doing the most. Like, that's just... No, that's not cool.
Yeah, because what some of y'all parents don't know is that they doing all of this stuff, this negative, bad things, because they want that rating, because if you get so much, you get paid for it, But they don't know that that's going to put them in a... Obvious, if you doing something like this and it could harm somebody, you got a mental issue, so you can wind up in juvenile, you can wind up in jail, or you could wind up being sued for the rest of your life. So if you get that money, the money going to the people who you hurt. So what good is that, So...
Especially if you're young, that's the money you just made off the video. Your whole, everything that your parents might have on, like, it's just retarded. It's like just doing retarded stuff. It's like young people don't think about the consequences and how it's going to affect them, or how it's going to affect their parents if somebody try to sue them, or none of that.
Right, they ain't thinking about none of that, Nope, they just laughing it off. And this is just one video. They got so many video of this that, I can't show it all. We only have an hour show. So ain't no way I could sit up here and just put all of this, and then who want to see that anyway? Somebody getting hurt. And I hate to show this, but I just wanted to show how bad things is out here. That's just one video, but it's a lot of them on there, and I mean, they are tripping. And some of them are worse than this. One girl practically was paralyzed. She couldn't feel her body. She couldn't feel nothing. And then, but eventually her feelings started coming back. But just think if it didn't, she just would have been paralyzed, So, you know, I'm telling you this because you don't know, your kid could be one that's doing this, you know, and that's going to come back on you. And then if it's not your kid that's doing that, you know, your kid could be the victim, you know, your kid could be standing up there. So it's best for you to even school them and tell them, if somebody try to say, let's jump and see how high you could jump, at least tell them don't do it, you know. And, you know, and people tripping people, they doing all kind of things, you know. So, so the next two videos, will anybody want to say anything else on that one?
No.
Yeah. The next two videos that we have, like this one right here, is real crazy. The one that I wanted to find was this young guy. He couldn't be no more. I didn't find it. I watched it on somebody else's page, but I needed to find it to bring the clip in here. But I couldn't find it. But this one young boy, he's 15, 16. He looked like he about 15, 16, 17, in that age group. Well, you know, someone filming him, and so he takes something and he just rub it. He don't have no shirt on. He just rub it on his arm and rub it on his arm, rub it all on his chest, his neck, and down on his belly and stuff, you know. And I'm like, what the heck? And then all of a sudden he took a match, a lighter, and he put it to himself. And when I say he lit up, you know. And I wish I could have had this video. The boy lit up where the flames was everywhere. You couldn't even see his face. The flames had took over his face. When I say, soon as he put it to his body, his whole body just was on fire. And then the dude still, whoever filming him is still filming him. And then he went to turn. And he went to turn and looked like he finna fall down, but I don't see nobody trying to put it out or anything, you know. And he was a young man, you know. And so I found another one because I want to show you another clip that they doing too. Now he rubbed that on himself, and see, they think just because they do it on their own, they being hyped to do this. So anybody that's there in that room watching this should be accounted for. I know this boy had to die. He either lost his face, his lips, everything, because he was burning that bad. And I know they don't have no time to get water to him, and probably didn't have no blanket to roll him, you know, or whatever. So I know he had it was a tragedy. But now this other one, this is the video I got. They have this drink where you could go to the bar and well, I'm going to give you an example on this one because I didn't get this one either, but I think this would have been too much for you guys. They got, you know, just like when they bring your food out and it's on fire, you know, and you be like, ooh, ooh, but then they take the tray and they put the food out and then they give it to you and your food is hot. Well, now they got these little shot glasses and they got these little drinks where they setting them on fire. You know, alcohol ain't nothing but gasoline.
What you talking about? Like,
You know what I'm talking about?
I know it's all.
Alcohol ain't nothing but gasoline. Alcohol to me ain't nothing but gasoline. All of that make you go up in flame. So this guy was in a bar. He literally was in a bar. They should close this bar down, and everybody in there that was rooting him on to drink this should go to jail or for life. But it's in flame, this thing. And they say, somebody told him he had to guzzle it down. So he did like that. He just took it and went like that. Just poured it. When he poured it, I'm telling you, his whole neck was red. His whole chest was red. It was like like an x-ray, you could see through his body. And then he said, "Ah!" And when he said, "Ah!" it was just like the dragon you see on TV when the fire come out of your mouth. The fire just came out of his mouth. I mean, it was like something that you would never think. I mean, it's enough seeing a dragon on TV do it because, you know, they know how to make that stuff happen. This is real life. This guy shouted out, "Ah!" and it was just fire coming out of his mouth. And I was like, oh, my God. So ain't no way I could bring that on here so y'all could see that one. But I did get one with another one where the guy, a young man, he's sitting down, the fire in his glass is going, and he take his hand, and he got a cigarette in his mouth, and he put his hands on a fire, and his fire, is lit up like on his finger, and he lit his cigarette, and then he put it out like this. Now he takes his glass, so I'm telling this just in case some of you guys don't want to watch it. So he take the glass, now he about to get ready and drink it. I mean, come on now. He about to drink it, but I guess the flames was too much on him and it spilled on him. So we're going to watch that clip right now. That clip is called the guy who set himself on fire. So, for those who watched it, I'm glad you was able to watch it because, you can warn your children that don't play with fire, and don't play with anything that's liquid, that the fire is burning in. Why would you want to try to pour that on yourself? I mean, why would you want to damage yourself like that? Now he's gonna be damaged for the rest of his life. So I mean, it's just crazy on what people is doing out here, and that's just one video. There's a whole lot of them that actually doing this. I'm like, wow, is they being touched by the devil? Is Satan got them or what? What would possess you to think that this flame is not going to hurt you? I don't understand it. And this dude looked like he had to be like 20 something. You would think that he would know better. He didn't look like he was high or anything, And a lot of them doing it like it's a fun or it's a joke or something. So when that got poured on him, that's going to be hard to come out because you can't just stop that. That's like somebody pour gasoline on you. How you going to stop that from burning you like that? It ain't no way. I don't care how much you pat it, you hit it, or whatever. It's still going to burn until it can't burn no more.
When they do these, why they don't have like safety? You would think they would have some,
What you talking about, the drinks?
No, just to have a safety, like if something like that happen, like just they'll know what to do right then and there.
Well,
And then it's stop, drop, and roll. It's not.
I don't think that stop, drop, and roll would have did anything either.
I don't know. I don't think they being taught how to do that anymore. But no, like when you talking about how people been setting themselves on fire, like when me and my siblings, when we was little. We was in the basement. We watched Trey put his hand on fire. Like it was like he sprayed cologne on it. He set it on fire, and we was all looking.
Well,
and
he didn't
and
think
then,
it was gonna burn or something.
No, when he started burning, he put it out. And then we was just like, oh, okay. And then he wasn't. Did y'all see this fireball? We was playing with fire, but like ain't nothing bad happen. But it's like nowadays kids they want to do. It's like, why would you do your whole body? You just supposed to put one part, but it's like that's just more common sense. Why would you set your whole body on fire?
Did you ask? Him why did he do that?
No, that was years ago. Like years ago.
I know you was younger.
Yeah, 2012. It was like what 2012.
But that could cause you to burn down a house. If something else had caught on fire. It could have burned down the house. Now, was he injured by it, or he put it out in time?
No, he put it out in time. He was like, he said you don't feel nothing, and then until the cologne wear off, and then when it wore off, he was like, okay, yep, it started to burn, and then he just put it out.
So what, he thought the cologne wasn't going to burn, catch on fire or something?
No, he knew it was going to catch on fire.
He's saying like, by the cologne, he said when the cologne wears off,
it's gonna start burning.
He's gonna start feeling it.
Wow, that is so messed up.
Yeah, we was even doing fireballs in the basement. I think Mama would kill us.
Let me just say this.
But that's something like that's like it was just like now it's like that fire challenge that happened. When it first came out, it was years ago, all the way in 2012. So it's like for kids just to do it now, it's just like that challenge is like real old, and it's like something ain't nobody would think to sit there and do that because it's like since we older, it's like why would you do that? It's like it's
the same
challenge
reason why y'all thought it was okay to do that mess.
and pour gasoline on you like that, you know. But
Why
the
we
thing-
get gasoline?
No,
Gasoline
no,
will
no,
set
no.
the
I
whole
was
house
still.
on
I'm
fire.
thinking about the show that we just filmed and showed them. But okay, by you talking like that, I'm letting you know your mama watching the show.
You in trouble.
I'm just
I
letting you
didn't
know.
do it.
She already said she gonna be watching the show.
We didn't do it. It wasn't me. She can't get mad at me. I didn't do it.
Oh my God! Did anyone else try it? I should be
I
quiet.
plead the
Said
fifth.
your mama was watching. I should have asked her that first.
I plead the fifth.
Oh my God!
I plead the fifth. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, you feel me?
I know she over there like making faces like crazy. Well, anyway,
Yeah, we did a lot of crazy stuff.
Thank God, all okay.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Don't do it again.
I ain't never thought about playing with fire. It's enough that when you light the match, it kind of hurts you to light it, and then when you could feel it burning you right then and there.
Oh
like,
yeah, because my nail had caught on fire this one day. I was so mad. I had to tell Trey to put it out.
it caught on fire that bad just from your polish.
No, because I had, you know, when you get like gel nails and it had caught on fire. And it was like it was
Really?
just sitting on fire. And I'm like this.
I didn't know that.
Trey, I'm like this. Trey. Trey. He was like this. What? And I'm like this. And everybody just staring. He was like this. Put it out. And I'm like this. You put it out.
Oh God.
And then, so they have this. I'm gonna tell you the next video that we're gonna show. To me, this is the culprit. To me, that's causing all of. He's one of them that's causing all this problem for kids to play with matches. Because you know this is a grown man. He's sitting around and he just playing with fire on the table. He dipping and dabbing, but he taking his hand out the camera because when it's burning his hand so much, he dipping it in something. But people don't see that. The kids don't see that. Then he come back and he playing with the fire on the table on the wood, and you know he just experimenting, playing with it. And these kids are tapping in on that, seeing that, and thinking that, oh, well, if this man could put his hands in a fire and pour it on his hand and do all of this, that's where I think the kids is getting it from. And it's just not him. It's a lot of them. I look at them as serial killers because, you know, you have serial killers out here that prey on kids. And now you have cameras everywhere. Everybody filming. Everybody got cameras. So how they going to get you? They taking a chance on if they kidnap your child. And but, you know, some of them still want that challenge to try to kidnap and so they can torture your kid. So I can't torture your kid now because somebody might catch me and see me on camera somewhere. So they using the network to do it, you know? So this is a grown full man sitting up here playing with fire and stuff. And like I say, he ain't the only one. There's a lot of them on there doing they calling it a trick or an experiment and stuff like that. But no, they know that somebody gonna try it. One of these kids gonna try it. And then they're gonna wind up on fire like that young man was. And like some of these little kids are being burnt up because people are trying these experiments that they seeing on here and they filming it because they hoping that they can get some kind of ratings, you know.
They supposed to have parent control on all the social media. I don't even know why kids be having lighters anyways. Or being able to get it from the stores.
The number for the show.
Oh, let me give you the number for the TV show that if you wanted to call in and maybe you know someone who experienced some of this or went through it. The telephone number is 868-0342 or 868-0351 or 868-4336. So, you know, if you happen to, you know, want to call in and because you know about this situation. But anyway, yeah, this guy is called How to Hold Fire with, how to hold fire without burning yourself. Now, he gonna hold fire in his hand without burning himself. So to me, this man, they need to get these people off the internet that are putting this stuff in. Anybody that's putting negative, bad things in anybody mind They need to take that off of YouTube, Facebook, all of it. They need to take that stuff off.
You gotta call her.
Okay, push. Hello, welcome to Your Chance. How you
The
doing?
parent of one of the kids who actually played with fire.
Oh, wait a minute, just a moment. We can't hear anything out here.
So to me, this man,
Just 1 second. Thank you for calling.
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
it's being fixed now. Wait.
I can hear it.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I wanted to call in because one of my kids or a couple of my kids had played with fire.
Go ahead.
And I just want to say, Jada, I'm going to beat y'all.
Hey,
Right, because they not too
it
old.
wasn't me.
They not too old to get that beat down, right?
Well,
Y'all
yeah,
could
we
have burned
is.
my house down, little ugly kids.
Yeah, they could have burnt your house down. And you know what? And then I wish I
mean-
hadn't have said you was watching. I should have tried to squeeze some more out of her.
It was years ago, Anime. You can't get this now.
Years ago, you just think it's a lot of years ago that kids burnt down their house and burnt them up in the house. Like they parents sleeping and this and that, and the kids probably like, oh, they
In
gone
my-
to sleep. Let's
In
play
my
with
defense,
fire.
the smart one had did it. In my defense,
All I
the
want to
smart
say
one did it.
is, I'm glad y'all putting that out there about the kids, about the fire, but y'all lucky y'all didn't burn my house down. I'm really going to, girl, I
was-
just don't understand.
It was the smart one. You feel me, Anime?
Exactly.
And-
But I
and-
just want to say y'all doing a good job, so, okay.
okay.
Hold on,
Thank
hold
you.
on. We got another caller.
Who is the other caller?
It is me. Also, it's not the people's fault if the kids are playing with fire. They shouldn't be stupid.
Wait, say that again.
It's not the people's fault, like the adults, for like encouraging the fires. Like the kids are just stupid.
Yeah,
Like if
they,
you know you're gonna get hurt, don't do it. So don't put the responsibility, because people actually do get in trouble for that when it's not really their fault.
oh no, Lauren, watch this. When you watch this clip, it's
I
gonna
done
make
seen this all
you.
the time. I done play with fire.
It's gonna, huh? No,
I
no,
did
it's
it.
gonna show you that it's gonna make these kids think they could play with it the way this man is
Well,
doing
that's
it.
not his fault. He didn't go and tell them to play with fire.
He need not to be on this on doing.
Well, you
that.
know, you had like the little ones watching.
That's not like a them problem and their parents' problem. That's
Yeah,
gonna get
but
the people in trouble.
everybody-
But
know what
he's
they
still
can.
kind of
They
like,
supposed to have parental control on all their
Influencing
social
That's not
it,
his
media.
fault.
Not my
but you
problem.
still kind of influencing.
That's not his
seeing-
problem.
You gotta
putting it
open
out
your
there though.
mind and look at the big picture of it. This man is putting stuff out here for these kids to hurt themselves, regardless
But
if
he
they
didn't tell
got
them
sense
to.
or not sense. He shouldn't be doing this.
Did y'all see that knife challenge they had on social media? They was like this. They had a knife and you had like this.
No,
They was doing it real fast too.
Yeah,
wasn't
you
they?
had to do it real fast.
I know. I used to do that with pencil.
What you
Oh,
think
no, you
about?
supposed to do it with the knife.
Now see, here we go, another example right
Well, I
here.
did it with the pencil in school, but I did it slow. I didn't do it fast.
Yeah, but they
But-
do it with the
Doing
on
it
social media,
slow.
it's the knife though. It's just
Wait, let's hear what Lauren had to say. What you say, Lauren?
But seriously, it's not the other people's fault. Y'all can't get mad at him because he grown doing his own thing. That's the kid's fault for being stupid.
Okay, now,
They
okay,
shouldn't have to light her in
let's
the
say
first
that I
place.
agree with you right there, right? But do
Okay.
you think that he still should be putting this out in the media, in the air?
It's
for every-
entertaining to watch. Some people get really entertained from it. He probably making money.
Oh my God.
he probably made some
Lauren,
money off that one.
she the one that's gonna put the videos out.
Hey, if I make money from it,
No, I'm just joking.
What you thought about the guy with his pants burning like that? You
I
see, did you
don't
see
know,
he was
but-
finna drink it? You saw he was finna drink it, right?
In my case, he's supposed to. Everybody know you supposed to put it out before you drink it. I don't know what he was thinking.
Right.
No,
It's-
they drink
you-
it with
no, you
at
s-
the bar. I thought they drink it with the fire in
no,
there.
Oh my
you're not supposed
God.
to.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't know. I
God.
just thought that's what it was.
let me get off.
I
I'm
never
hanging
done
up.
it.
Okay.
Bye.
bye.
Love y'all.
Later.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
no.
I don't do that stuff, so I don't know. Like I don't.
Cause
Okay,
look, I was at
Tasha.
the bar, right?
So,
You supposed to put the flame on one side of the glass, not the whole entire glass.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
don't
talking
know.
about
Some people,
around the rim,
yeah, some people
around the
don't.
rim?
Yeah, some people do it around the
But
whole
they
thing
still
around the
drink it
rim.
with the fire on, right?
no. Even
Yes,
if
they do.
Okay, well then they're gonna
I
burn
know.
their
This is
goddamn
what's the
lips.
point?
Yes, they
Okay,
do.
That's
see,
the whole point of
see,
having the
this is
fire
why
on
I'm
the
having this right now.
Some
because
people
these,
they sit there. Some people they blow it out and then take it. But
That's
then
how you supposed to do. Blow it out.
that's what some people do. I've seen a lot of
I
people
don't know.
do
Why
that.
you looking at me? I don't do this
Because-
stuff.
So if somebody had gave you a little shot glass,
They
a
won't
little
give
small
me no shot glass with
and
no
it's
fire on
burning,
it.
and it's
No,
burning, you mean
you-
say
certain
you would have
alcohol
tried
you
to
do.
I
drink
would
it?
not even do that.
That's if it's burning. This is what I'm saying. If the alcohol burning,
I wouldn't order a drink with fire on it.
No,
so
I know, but I'm just saying if the fire is burning in there, so just think if he was
Around it, it's around it.
no, it was all in. It's
oh, well then see he did it wrong
fire
then.
in the liquor.
No, you
it's,
should-
this wasn't
He's supposed to
around.
blow it out. He the one that's dumb. Look, you.
No, but what I'm saying is that if anything is lit up like it's lit up like that, burning like that, it's common sense that
supposed to-
whatever is in that drink is liquid, is making it burn. So why would you try to drink it so that it can mess you up for the rest of your
It's
life?
alcohol. You supposed to blow that out. He the one who did wrong. He did that on himself.
Like he had the whole.
He
I know
couldn't-
around the
that-
room it be.
This
hot,
is
but
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
know the
So
whole-
if
around it,
somebody
it's
if
fair
somebody
game.
tempt you and give you a glass of alcohol and it's burning like that, do try to blow it out first. If you can't blow it out like you blow a candle out, then that sucker gonna burn you up.
Or
Okay.
how about just don't order it at all?
Exactly.
No, I said if somebody dare them and give it to them because I
Everybody know
Well,
you're supposed to
you-
blow it out if it's
Ooh,
inside. If it's around the rim, it's fair game. You can do that perfectly fine.
and then
Well,
I watched
advised
this.
them to research.
Okay, I
Google
watched this
before
other
you go.
video. They have to do with Satan and
It's
stuff
fair
like
game.
that.
Around the rim, around the rim, it's fair game. You can take it. But if it's inside, you supposed to blow that out.
I know. Look, I don't do that stuff. I don't mess with
But you
it.
were saying something like
Because I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out what's the point of it anyway. I don't. I see this stuff on
anime.
TV. I
So
don't.
that's
I
what
never
I'm
seen
saying.
it in
so
real
just
life.
like you, a lot of them don't know, and that's why they trying it and doing it. But it was this guy. He tried to make it look. He had a bare shirt. He had a jacket on, but he had a bare. His chest was bare. So and the lights was dark, like dim. So they had the light on him. He was trying to tell people that, tell me, watch this guy set himself on fire. But if you look closely, the jacket that he had on, whatever was in his jacket, was just burning right there. But when he moved, it make it look like his chest was burning or something, but it wasn't. It's just a light flashing, and kids think that they's like, oh. And I believe that video I wanted to show with the boy rubbing himself and thinking he wasn't going to catch on fire. That's the one I really wanted to bring in, but I didn't. But that, these people are doing tricks and making it look like they on fire, but they not. His whole pocket was just burning, and I'm like, why
maybe
people
he
can't
was
see that?
on fire for real, and it was just that part burning.
I'm an artist. I have an eye for things like that. I saw it. It was he was not burning. It just his pocket.
He's still
But
on fire.
anyway, so yeah, we're gonna show you one more video. So this, you can watch. I mean, it's this dude want to show, and you tell me, do you think that your kid would pick this up from somebody putting this out on a video? And it's just not him. Like I said, there's a lot of them out here doing this. Got these kids experimenting. So it's how to hold fire in your hands. So we're gonna play that clip. That right there could burn your house up if kids go around and start experimenting. And what they do, you go to the grocery store, you come back, your house might be on fire. You go to bed at night, your house might be on fire because of people like that putting this on the YouTube. When I get back on Facebook, I've been off for like 3 months or something like that. But when I get back on there, I'm a get them. Yeah, I'm gonna write some notes, and I hope it go all around the world where people will know that these people need to be banned from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. But he ain't the only one. There's a lot of them out there. What a grown man playing with fire for, huh? because he Tyson. He know that kids love to do something they ain't supposed to be doing, you know. And I think this man need to go to jail for that, you know.
I think that's doing the
say
most.
all
And he's sitting over here. Oh, I got water. You can see every time he took his hand out. Oh, ooh, oh. So if you why is you? What was the purpose of it?
He was putting the fire out, but I don't think necessarily he should go to jail. It's
Yeah.
just he sat there and he told them, don't try this at home.
Oh
So
my
if you
God,
try
y'all
it
being
at home,
too nice.
then you just.
I think it's just
Dumb.
just monitor the kids.
You're being too nice.
No, you're supposed to monitor your kids. You're supposed to have, if your kids is young, you're supposed to have parental control on YouTube, on your TV, and all.
Well,
Because basically, I mean, he said you can't do
Don't do
nothing
this at
because he
home.
said don't do this at home. He already gave you a warning. It's
already-
So
nothing
you
you
can't
can
sit
do.
there.
Okay,
You can't
okay,
sue somebody for that.
okay,
They-
just like your parents say, don't talk to strangers, don't go with strangers. And
not
then
have
they
nothing
set
to
up
do with
puppy
this.
dogs and they set up candy and say, oh, your mama over here, she needs you. She told me to come and get
That's
you, and they go.
different from the.
No, it's not
No.
different.
It is.
It's
You
not
said don't
different.
talk to
It's
strangers.
brainwashing people.
Look, your parents say don't talk to strangers, but when you go to school, you don't know your teachers. They strangers too. So it's like you have to talk to them anyway. So that was not a good example. But no, like people, who would sit there and go with anybody that they just see on the street though? Like it's just like I don't know you.
Girl, kids.
It's just like,
Yeah,
no,
they
No,
do
better
it.
they little. You know, if you think of somebody good and they telling you they gonna give you some candy or take you and go get you some food that you want to eat that your parents probably wouldn't get you, you gonna tell me you wouldn't go with them?
No, I don't trust people.
I mean,
Now
I
you
just,
saying that
talking about
because you
little,
up in age.
but
We
the
talking
littler
about
kids
when
that
the
don't
little
know,
one,
they
they
Come
don't
on,
know.
like little, like
Right.
elementary little.
yeah, like little
no,
kids
not
that can't.
little enough, like 9, 10 years old that they've been told they still small, but you know, they mind is like, oh, well, if I do this real quick with this person, and he gonna give me some money, and he gonna give me a dog or give me this, my parents ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, see y'all not watching these programs. If y'all was to watch these programs, see how many people are getting hurt by people like this, putting them that on a show, and sending it out here in the world, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying. You know, they are serial killers.
Well,
they doing it
videos-
in a whole different new way. It's just they ain't out here where now they could count. Now they could sit up here and count and say, oh, I think that person burnt themselves because they was watching my show. Oh, that person really set there. I know they was watching my show and they did it. And then they count how many people they done got to set themselves on fire.
That's
Just like a serial killer would
sound like
count
a
how many people
sociopath.
they done killed, huh?
That sounds like a sociopath. But no, like,
They look normal. People look normal. You don't know.
But like you saying, they should go to jail for a video
No,
they
that's
update. That's
too
doing the most.
much,
Like that's, to be honest, we can't say
I
we
would
can't control
say
anything nobody posts.
Take
we
the
have freedom
video
of
off.
speech.
I wouldn't say go to jail.
We have freedom of speech, so it's like for somebody to up a video like that, and you sitting saying they should go to jail for it, it's like that's kind of sort of trying to strip there.
Okay, so
Freedom
2
of
against
speech.
1. I'm not gonna argue with you guys, but
And
I
all the
still
things
stick
that
with
they
what
be
I
doing.
say. But y'all have y'all belief, and I understand it. But
But if they say don't do it, don't do it.
he's saying, but see,
Don't-
he
he said don't-
contradicting
well,
himself. He said
to
don't
be
do it,
honest-
but then he on there doing it.
Because he's not at home doing it. He in the studio. But
How you know
And
that?
so how the he probably in his wood shop somewhere. So, but the kids when
But
they
he
do it, they gonna
probably-
do it in their bathroom.
He probably done this so many times. He
Right,
know
like,
what to do. He
some
probably
cultures
like a
play with fire.
scientist or something.
Somewhere.
some cultures play with fire. That's how people is. But like, you can't sit there and you can't control every single thing that somebody posts. Like, you can't control that. What they do is what they do, and that's how they get their money.
Okay, now this is what I'm saying. Just like you said, what he doing? That's how he get his money. Now let me tell you, because a lot of people, and he do got a lot of followers and stuff. But let me tell you this: them people that got burnt, a lot of them, they not putting it on. They'll show you a picture of it or whatever. But a lot of them, they not gonna let you watch it. They blocking it. Now, if they could, cause that's how bad it is. That's how horrible it is that these people done either died from it or they done got so burnt up. They blocking it. They not gonna let you watch it. See, we was able to watch the one I put on there, and certain ones you could watch, but a lot of them that's real bad, you can't watch them. They not gonna let you watch them. So if they not gonna let you watch these people getting hurt, these kids getting hurt, they should not let these people be showing they.
Well, they probably didn't because it's probably a graphic, maybe.
Yeah, graphic stuff. Like when you, on YouTube, they sit there, when you make an account
really
on YouTube, they
graphic.
sit there, they ask you for your birthday and your year. And if you're not over 18, you can't watch certain things on there. So it's like it's not the kids' fault, it's the parents' fault, because it's like y'all don't have parental
Okay,
control
well
on
then
their
why they
YouTube
don't
account.
why they don't put the video up on the real worst fire that caused these kids to get burnt because they setting they stuff on fire. Wait a minute. That's what I'm saying. They need to block the people who are putting this in their head.
What he did was
It's-
minimal. It was just like it wasn't a big. He just did his hand. These kids, they putting their whole body on fire. That's like how you get from your hand to your whole body.
They figured that I'm gonna go farther than him. He did it with his hands, so I'm gonna show you I can just rub it on my chest and do it and stuff. But okay,
No,
y'all not
it's
getting
just-
it.
it's-
Y'all
no,
not
it's-
getting it.
it's the
But
kid-
if you
it's the
get
kid
it,
fault.
868-0342 or 868-0351.
It's the kid fault. Because
Just
it's like
don't
you're not
play
supposed-
with
you're not supposed
fire
to be
at
playing
all.
with fire anyways. Like, you a little kid, you're not supposed to be playing with
Don't
fire.
play with fire.
I don't even know why y'all got matches or lighters anyways.
Hold up.
Girl, people got.
When you just in a basement with somebody lighting their hand up?
Oh, sorry.
In my case, that person was older than us.
But she said, I don't see why they playing with it. And
Well, in my case, that person was older than us. That's not my problem. That's not my fault.
We not naming.
I ain't
names.
do
Not
nothing.
naming names.
I just watched.
so,
Somebody else recorded it though. I was just watching.
and they recorded it too.
I believe so. I just watched.
Heard that, Keisha?
Ooh,
Why you try snitching?
she getting a whooping.
Video is out there.
I'm a video
No,
to
that
whooping.
video probably gone.
I'm a video to whooping.
Okay,
That
so
video probably gone.
So on a serious tip, I want to give you guys some warnings on what's going on out here in the world right now. So we know someone whose family it happened to recently, and
Recent.
what 2 months, right? No. Well, anyway,
I don't know what
it
you're talking
happened. So let me just say this. The person was coming out of a store, and they was going to their car. It was a female, and an old lady approached her. And when the old lady approached her, you know how people out here selling jewelry and cologne and all that stuff. So I want to give you a warning. From now on, don't sniff nobody cologne, because she sniffed, it was a family member, they sniffed the cologne, a young girl, and she kind of went down and in a passing out stage. And then two guys came and took her away. They had it on video, everything on video. They, by the old woman being on there, because they didn't get the looks of the guys, but the old lady being on there, they found out who she was. They got her. So she's in jail, but she won't tell where the girl is. And she won't tell where the girl is. And they asked her what would possess her to do something like that. And she claimed that they was paying her $250,000 for one person to get one person. So they out here grabbing people off the street, you know. And just like the news, they could probably put more, but they only put on there 2 young people was missing. This ain't got nothing to do with her, but I watched the news lately, and they was like 2 young people are missing, so at different times. But they out here kidnapping. I heard it was mainly 2 on the west side more so than the east side, but it's still happening. And well, anyway, so nobody know where she is. The woman ain't gonna give her up, because the thing is that if she was to tell who these people are, they probably gonna go after her family. So I guess she rather spend the rest of her life in there, knowing that her family still gonna get that money and be able to live off of it while she spend time in jail. So you need to school your kids. They shouldn't be walking the street at night. Oh, and it was another incident that happened. This is another incident where this person was driving, and the car hit the person behind, like intentionally, kind of hard. Where she was like,
So she can get out the car.
right. And she was about to get out the car, but she saw a van pull behind that car. So, she had a feeling that she needed to take off. So she took off, and then the van pulled from around the car and came and was chasing her. Like, when she wasn't chasing, they would follow her and caught up with her and asked her to roll down the window, while they was in their own cars. So she rolled down the window and said, "I saw what happened. The person hit you. Don't you want to go back and report it? Get the person information and report it." But she felt like the woman had something to do with it. So I suggest that you guys, if go straight to the police station. Somebody hit you, somebody bump you, forget a car. A car could be fixed. It's just a body, but your life, once it get taken, you gone, And so go straight to the police station if you feel like you can say, "Hey, follow me to the police station," or whatever. Or if they felt like they really hurt you, they'll follow you to the police station. But they didn't. So she was just making sure the person didn't follow her home, and she seen the person turned off and went back on the freeway to go back the other way, So it's people out here doing things they shouldn't be doing. So you all really, really, really need to pay attention to your kids and where they going, who they going with, and if the person is the type that say, "Oh, I'm watching your kids," are they really watching your kids when they with you and you leaving them at parties and they at a toy place? What them function they go to when they go to birthday parties at them fun places, and you leave because you thinking your child is safe. One person can't watch all your kids out there playing and playing. Somebody go to the bathroom, and then they kid could talk your kid into going out the door, and them people ain't watching these kids like they supposed to. Your kid go out the door, they missing, because you believe your kid is protected by somebody watching them. It's getting real dangerous out here, and and I just want to leave you guys with that. Watch your kids and stop being ignored by your kids, because kids are being kids. You was a kid at one time. You ignored. I mean, you got on your family nerves and stuff. Pay attention and just talk to your kids about all this dangerous that's going around, and open your mind. Get off the cell phone. Some of y'all parents is just too much on the cell phone.
Everybody on the cell phone.
Don't be pointing at me.
Even the kids on the cell phone.
The kids on it. Matter of fact,
don't got no
kids,
kids.
these little kids, 5 and 4 years old and 6 years old, have laptops. I got to make this quick because we're about to get off the air. And I know some of y'all families have these kids. You know it's going to entertain them. And long as they on that laptop or phone, you going to be like, well, they ain't bothering me. They can be on it for a long time. But you can go in there and say, "You want something to eat?" They ain't going to say nothing to you. You can say, "You got to use the bathroom?" They ain't going to say nothing to you. I mean, they will not say nothing to you. You have to literally get in their face and say, "Are you hungry?" No. And then they'll look at you for a second, put it right back on the. I mean, our kids are being hypnotized by this electronic. So anyway, we have to wind it up. I hope we help you guys on protecting your family and everything. And I wanted to say thanks for watching Your Chance, and I hope you enjoyed it.
And don't play with fire. You might get burnt.
Bye.